Alright, so hi guys. So in this video, what I want to do is I want to do something a little different. We're going to look at this problem. It says, solve the quadratic equation using the quadratic formula. So, we have 3x squared minus 8x plus 10 equals 0. Now, one of the things that I went ahead and did already is you want to go ahead and define your a, b, and c. Remember that this is of the form ax squared plus bx plus c. And so what I'm going to do, I went ahead and defined each part. So I said a is 3, b is negative 8, c is equal to 10. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down my quadratic formula. So I have, remember we have x equals, and it's going to be negative b. And we have plus or minus. So the square root of b squared, so b squared, minus 4ac, all over 2a. So this is kind of what we have here. This is always going to be our quadratic formula. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and plug in my values. So here we have negative, so we're going to say x equals, and you want to be careful with the signs, so it's going to be negative of negative 8, and then close parentheses, plus or minus the square root of, you always want to make sure you put parentheses whenever you're putting in the b quantity squared part. So negative 8 quantity squared minus 4 times 3, and then times, I think it was 10, excuse me, and then all over 2 times 3. And this is all inside the square roots like this, and then 2 times 3. So we're just going to go ahead and put this in here. And then now we just want to kind of go ahead and simplify this. So we're going to have x equals, and negative of negative 8, that's going to be 8 plus or minus the square root. And this part here is going to be 64. So we're going to go ahead and say 64 minus, and then we have 12 times 10. Okay. And then all over 2. I'm sorry, all over 6, because this part is 6, so we just have this going on. And then we're going to have x equals 8 plus or minus the square root of 64 minus 120. And now you want to go ahead and put that in the calculator, see what it is. So give me 1 second. Alright guys, so we're going to end up having x equals 8 plus or minus, and then for this part, we're going to put in negative 50, square root of negative 56. And then all over 6, right? So then remember that we want to remember the following. The square root of negative 1, if I have plus or minus the square root of negative 1, this is plus or minus I, okay? So, and then, so really we're going to have x equals 8 plus or minus the square root of negative 1 times the square root of 56, okay? If you guys don't know why I'm doing that, just remember that the square root of a times b is square root of a times square root of b, you know? Okay, so we know that for this part we're going to put an I there, so we have 8 plus or minus, so it's going to be x equals 8 plus or minus I square root of 56. Can't write today apparently. And then all over 6, right? And so then this part we need to simplify it. So we want to make sure we understand how to simplify radicals. So this is going to be, we have 8 and 7. This is 4 and 2. So really this is going to be, so we want to get all these numbers, right? It's going to be the square root of 4 times the square root of 2 times the square root of 7. Square root of 4 is 2, and then this just becomes the square root of 14. Okay, so really what we're going to have is x equals 8 plus or minus, and then I times 2 square root of 14. And this became the square root of 56, and all over 6. Now, one more thing, we're just going to go ahead and kind of simplify so we are simplifying, but we're going to factor out, and, so we're going to have x equals 8 plus or minus, and we're going to end up with 2i square root of 14 all over 6. Now, if you think about it, this is going to be x equals 8 over 6 plus or minus 2 square root of 14 all over 6i. So really, we want to remember that we can take out, so we can simplify both of these expressions. The 8 over 6 becomes I think it's divided by 2, 4/3, so x equals 4/3 plus or minus, right? And then, hold on guys, and then we're going to have, if I do 2 over 6, we're just going to have 1/3, so really it's going to be I square root of 14 all over 3. And so our answer becomes x equals 4 plus or minus I square root of 14 all over 3. If you want, you can say this a few ways. X equals 4 plus I square root of 14 all over 3. Or x equals 4 4/3 plus or minus I square root of 14 over 3. I'm sorry. You can say it this way, actually. Hold on, I'm sorry, guys. So you can say it the following way. We're going to have, or x equals 4 minus I square root of 14 all over 3. So these are going to be our two solutions, guys. So that's kind of how we do this problem. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. I know it's a pretty I'm trying not to be so wordy, but that is going to be it for this video, guys. If anybody has any questions, please let me know. And thank you so much for watching, and please like, comment, and or subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.